Hello everybody, welcome here to East Long Meadow High School as we've got 5th and 6th grade in-town basketball championship game here between the Bucks and the Heat. Up behind the camera is Nick Balboni and I'm Colin Casey. As we got two teams that have really played well throughout this season, and they will face off here in the championship game. So must be real exciting for these young kids to be able to make it this far and get a shot at winning that championship. So for the green team, the Bucks, they have number 1 Connor Burks, number 2 Anthony Kelly, number 3 Dominic Frigo, number 4 Dan Manning, number 5 Brennan McLaughlin, number 6 Eric Butler, number 7 Drew Grondalski, number 9 Zach Lavoie, and number 10 Ed Thomas. And for the Heat, they have number 8 Logan Ward, number 10 Frankie Ferrantino, number 6 Nico Monjon, number 1 Daniel Shiki Cloutier, number 3 Josh Stanek, number 9 Jake Tim, number 2 Nicholas Alberg, and number 5 Nicholas Dumais. As just about ready to get started here. So, like I said earlier, both these teams make it to the championship game. They are two well-coached teams, as you've got Coach Bill Burks coaching for the Bucks, and for over on the Heat sideline you have Coach Monjon and Coach Cloutier. As the Bucks take the court. My mistake, they haven't quite taken the court just yet. But we're just moments away from the tip-off here. Once again, the 5th and 6th grade East Long Meadow Rec Department championship game. This game being presented to you by LCAT. So we're just waiting here for action to get underway. Decent crowd here on hand for pretty exciting game. I mean, it is just in town and everyone's trying to have fun, but of course both teams really want to win this one. There's no doubt about that. So both teams take the floor and we're ready to get started. Tip-off is won by green and we're underway, the Bucks. Connor Burks shot no good. Rebound by the Bucks. Burks over to Dominic Frigo. To McLaughlin for 3, no good. Oh, stolen by the Heat, going the other way. Logan Ward, jump shot is good. Good looking shot there, and the Heat take the lead early. Connor Burks, left-hand dribble, back to the right, drives. He's fouled. And looks like that foul's on the floor, so the Bucks will inbound. Burks to Frigo, no good. Rebound by the Bucks, and they tie the score. That coming from Drew Grondalski. So the Heat with possession. That is Ward trying to drive, and he's called for the travel. So turnover for the Heat, and the Bucks look to take the lead on this possession. Burks into Grondalski. Jump shot, no good. Offensive rebound, can't get that one. Puts it back up again. Just so many chances for the Bucks, but they can't capitalize. Going the other way. It's Ward. And he loses it. Bucks come with it on the floor. And they will have possession here. McLaughlin inbounds it to Burks. Burks, nice crossover. Creates some space. He drives, a little strong. But the rebound put back up and in by Grondalski. And the Bucks have the lead. Logan Ward. As the Heat slow it down. Cloutier. And that one's out of bounds. It will stay with the Heat. As the Heat will make some subs. Ward. Dribbles space. Goes baseline. Jump shot, no good. And the Heat get the offensive board. That's Ferrantino. He's trapped, but he gets it off to Monjone, but the Heat will get called for a 3-second. So the Bucks have it back. Burke slowly brings up the floor. And his pass is picked off, but they're gonna call a travel. I'm sure Daniel Cloutier didn't mean to fall over there, but that's what the call is gonna be. He almost picks that one off. And last touch by Green going out of bounds, so the red team, the Heat, will have it. And it's brought up by Monjone. Nico Monjone. Nice ball handling. Loses it for a sec, gets it back to Ward. Ward the shot, no good. And Burks finds the outlet pass to Grondalski, but he loses it out of bounds, and the Heat will have it back. As Bucks go with an almost entirely new lineup. So it's Chicky Cloutier bringing it up. In the corner for three, no good. That coming from Stanek. So the Bucks try to bring it up, but stolen. But they're gonna call a foul. And it's gonna go against the Bucks. So the Heat effectively pressuring the Bucks and forcing the turnover. They'll have it underneath. Inbound. And that jump shot is good from Nico Monjone. That ties the game. Odie steals it. And he lays it up and in. Great job of pressuring the ball by the Heat as he picks that off. It's picked off again. But he loses it, and it'll stay with the Heat. Great job of turning defense into offense so far. That'll force Coach Burks to call a timeout. So a little over 6 minutes gone here in the first half, and the Heat are just doing an effective job turning defense into offense and stealing the Bucks' inbound passes. And if you're the Bucks, you got to figure out a way to get the ball past the half-court line, and hopefully something will open up. But the Heat are out in front early. Teams return to the court, and the Heat will have a 6-4 lead, and they will be inbounding. Open for three, good. That's Ward. And it's 9-4. Left-hand dribble, that is lost and taken the other way. 11-4, the Heat are on a run to open this game. And turnover once again. Ferrantino steps back for three. Just short. And we got a foul here. That one against Dan Manning. And subs come in for the Heat. Here in the first 7 minutes, the Heat have just done a spectacular job playing defense and then leading to fast breaks. Oh! Emphatic block there from Ed Thomas. Heat maintained possession, but a good block there by Thomas. The inbound. Dumais to Mojon. Mojon with a nice move, loses it, picks it back up. He finds Ferrantino. Nice move. Jump shot just short. And Mojon can't get that, but another offensive rebound. Ferrantino slows it down, brings it back out. Ferrantino through the defense, and another block by Thomas. He's looking like Dikembe Mutombo right now. Mojon can't split the D. On the ground, and it'll be a jump ball. Possession arrow in favor of the Heat. With just about 11:50 to go here in the first half. Inbound to Frankie Ferrantino. That shot well short, and it's off red. And the Bucks will get possession. Brought up by McLaughlin. Over to Manning. Manning. That's picked off. Ferrantino leading the break. And he gets the layup. The Heat have opened up a 9-point lead now in the Bucks. Not even halfway through the first half. Crowd really getting into it here. Manning. I'm sorry, McLaughlin to Manning. He misses a shot. Going the other way. Mojon layup. Can't get it. Offensive rebound. And that one doesn't go. Ferrantino, another rebound. But he airballs it. But a nice hustle play. And the Heat maintain possession. Ferrantino. The runner, no good. He can't save it. Going out of bounds. The Bucks will get the ball. 13-4 with 10:25 left in this one. McLaughlin. And that's turned over. Ferrantino once again. Easy layup, and he gets it. 15-4 the score now, as the Heat have just come out on fire. No pun intended. McLaughlin. Another steal. Nice move there by Dumais, and a foul. So Nico Mongeau will go to the line. I'm sorry, that's Ferrantino. No, it is Mongeau, my bad. And he'll shoot 2. So a little over 9 minutes left in this one, or in this half. And the Heat have just dominated so far. First free throw is off the mark. Both teams will sub out. As the Bucks just really need to cut back on turnovers. They haven't been able to solve the Heat's defense. Second free throw short. Misses them both. Connor Burks with it at the point. Bad release there, but an offensive rebound by Ed Thomas, and he puts it in to make it a 9-point game. Timeout for the Heat as the Bucks looking to get something going here as they are down 15-6 with 8:33 to go in the first half. This game started a few minutes ago, but there are still people coming in as it is a championship game no matter what level, and that should attract some fans. They're really filling up the bleachers. So 8:33 to go, 15-6 Heat, and they will be inbounding here. Here's Logan Ward, brings it over half. To Chicky, he's trapped out of bounds off green, so Red will maintain possession. He looked to inbound. And stolen by Burks. Flying down the other way. Layup is good. A great steal by Burks leading to the score. He takes it all the way, and it's a 7-point game. Ward, dribbling, finds some space, brings it back out. Right-hand dribble. Over to Stanek. He loses it. But it's turned right back over. Stanek pulls up for 3. Little right. And a rebound for Grandalski. Burks. He drives just short. But the Bucks maintain possession. They get the offensive board. That shot no good. Ed Thomas, count that, and the foul. Ed Thomas earlier was providing defense, but now he's starting to put some points on the board. And the Bucks have brought it to within 5. So Thomas looked to add one more at the stripe. Free throw, no good. The Heat with the rebound. Stanek. And that'll be a travel. Tried a bit of a UTEP two-step there, but unfortunately couldn't pull it off, and that'll be travel. Frigo inbounding, almost picked off, but Burks comes away with it. Burks with speed down the right side. And that's Ed Thomas again. Ed Thomas leading a charge to bring his team within 3. Ferentino trying to make something. And another block by Thomas. That's his 3rd. He is doing a great job of cleaning up the paint and just sending that one back. Heat inbound. Ferentino loses it, but apparently it was off the Bucks, so the Heat will maintain possession. Some substitutions here for the Bucks. Looks like everyone but Burks comes out. Oh, plenty of space, but he couldn't get that one. That one blocked, but an offensive rebound, and Burks comes away with it. Burks flying down the floor, and he's fouled. Connor Burks not wasting any time getting down the floor, as he's just been doing that since the tip-off. First free throw, about 4:15 to go. 3-point lead for the Heat. Burks can't connect on that first. Burks' second free throw rattles in. It is a 2-point game. So after the Heat dominated the first part of the first half, the Bucks have just taken over here down the stretch of the first half. Ferentino can't get it, and he will touch it last as that goes out of bounds. The Bucks have it, and they could tie the game or maybe take the lead here in this possession. Connor Burks. Right-hand dribble towards the corner. And that pass is redirected, and it gets to Manning. But he can't hang on to it. Dumais to Ferentino. Ferentino to Mongeau for 3. Good! And the Heat pull ahead by 5. Burke slowing it down. Gets a pick. Flying down the floor. Finds his teammate and an ill-advised shot selection. And the rebound there by Dumais. Ferentino. Mongeau. Layup too strong. But Ferentino wins that 50-50 ball. And that one no good for Dumais. Mongeau, long 2, no good. Another rebound. All Burke. Mongeau, nice behind the back move. He drives. Can't quite handle it. He'll have to dribble back out. And he's trapped. Finds Dumais. Yes, Dumais. And he makes it a 3-point game with just 2 minutes to go here in the first half. I'm sorry, he made a 7-point game. That's my mistake. That 3, no good from McLaughlin. Ferentino. Jump shot on the way, no good. Mongeau the rebound, and he'll reset. Oh, that one no good from Dumais. Ferentino to Mongeau. And that'll be a travel. With 1:12 to go and a 7-point lead for the Heat. Connor Burks. I was actually thinking his brother. My mom had him as a student a couple years back. Grandalski to Burks, jump shot just short. And the rebound from Nicholas Alberg. Ferrantino pulls up, catches front rim. Cloutier, Mojo, no good. Ferrantino the board. And that one turned over by Jake Tim. Connor Burke is fouled on the break, and he'll go line for two, and that will most likely end the first half. Final 5 seconds tick off. And they'll stop the clock with 3 seconds to go. Connor Burks back irons the first. This did make it a 2-possession game. And he makes it. So it'll be 20-14, the Heat lead as we head into halftime. Just joining us, this is the East Long Meadow Recreational Basketball Boys 5th and 6th grade championship game. Behind the camera is Nick Balboni, and I'm Colin Casey, and we'll be back for the second half right after.
Sports fans, stay in touch with all of East Long Meadow High School sports by following us on Twitter using our handle @LCatSports. And if you miss any of the games on TV, you can watch the game at your leisure by visiting us on YouTube and searching LCAT 01028.
We're back for second half action here, as it is the boys 5th and 6th grade championship game between the Bucks and the Heat for East Long Meadow in-town basketball. Bucks will start off with it. And that is a quick bucket there from Zach Lavoie. It is now a 4-point game, 20-16. Just 15 seconds here into the second half. The runner, no good from Ward. That outlet almost picked off. Burks comes away with it. Connor Burks. Layup is good. And just about 30 seconds in, and the Bucks have already cut the lead down to 2. Ward. That shot way too strong. And Burks will slowly bring it up the floor. Large and enthusiastic crowd on hand for this championship game. That one tied up, and that'll go to the Heat. They'll stay with them. Nope, it will go to them. Logan Ward. That pass to Alberg. Alberg goes baseline. And that one rolls out of bounds. It will stay with the Heat. Now that's too long. And it'll be a turnover, and the Bucks will have it with a chance to tie the game or possibly take the lead here. Burks quickly moving down the floor. He's foul. Nope, it's a travel. And the Heat will once again have it. They've had the lead for most of this game. Logan Ward, that pass picked off by Burks. Burks, that pass to Dominic Frigo, but he travels. And the Heat will get it back. 17:20 to go in the second half, 20-18. The red team, the Heat, lead. Ferrantino, Ward, that's off. And Burks calmly brings up the floor, picks up some speed. Nice move there, and he gets it, and this game is tied. The Bucks, led by Connor Burks, have roared back into this game with a run starting towards the end of the first half and continuing into the second. And the Heat will be forced to call a timeout here. So 20-20 to the score. Once again, this is 5th and 6th grade boys basketball, the championship. Nick Balboni on camera. I'm Colin Casey calling this one live from East Long Meadow High School. And this one could come down to the wire, as both these teams have been fighting very hard. Seems like the Bucks, going into the half and coming out of it, have had the momentum, but the Heat still have refused to give up the lead. And we're tied here, 16:35 to go. It'll be Heat ball. Officials trying to restore order here as some children taking advantage of the timeout to shoot on the open hoop. Back to the game here. Nico Mojone trapped in the corner, and it's going to be travel. So the Bucks will bring it up the court. That is McLaughlin. Down low to Frigo. Frigo, the open layup, can't get it. Ferrantino leading the rush the other way. And it'll be a reach on the Bucks. That foul on Dan Manning. And the Heat inbound. Risky pass. Ferrantino somehow comes away with it. Finds Mojone. And he doesn't get enough on that shot. Bucks get the rebound. Still 20-20. A little over 15 minutes to go here. And McLaughlin's pass picked off. Mojone lays it in. And once again, the Heat have the lead. They're up 2. McLaughlin. Pass from Frigo. That shot way too long. And that'll be off the Bucks, so that he will get the ball back. Looking to extend the lead here, as it is just 22-20 here in the second half. 14:48 to go. Ferrantino. Logan Ward. Ward slows things down. He drives, weaving through the defenders. Mojone open, 3 off the mark. Rebound by Stanek. Stanek gets tied up. And it'll be the Bucks' ball. Possession arrow going their way. Both teams will use some subs here. Heat still up by 2. And McLaughlin brings it up the floor. Gets a good pick there from Grindalski. McLaughlin, that shot no good. And We're going to see an over-the-back call there. And the Heat will get the ball. Nico Mongeon brings it up. Picked off. Brandolski gives it to McLaughlin, and it's picked off by Cheeky Cloutier. Mongeon can't get the layup. And that one's saved out of bounds by Anthony Kelly. And we're going to see a travel. Cheeky Cloutier stole it, but he fell down and was unable to keep his feet planted, and that'll be a travel. Jake Tim. Tim gets it back. That no good. Looks like an offensive rebound by the Bucks, but it's picked off by Dumais. Cloutier to Mongeon. Dribbles into the D. That shot, no good. That one coming from Alberg. McLaughlin. It's picked off. And he stepped out of bounds. It'll be the Bucks' ball. Still a 2-point game, 12 minutes to go. That pass picked off. Dumais, and he's fouled. Foul on Brandon McLaughlin. Cheeky Cloutier. The inbound to Mongeon. Alberg open, no good. Gets his own rebound to Mongeon for three, that's short. And a nice rebound by Lavoie. Lavoie picked off by Mongeon. He's everywhere at once, and that'll be a carry. Couldn't find the handle on that one, and it'll be a turnover for the Heat. The Bucks have been unable to tie the game for the last few minutes. They've been having some problems trying to get past this red defense. Once again, stolen. Logan Ward, the runner, is good. 4-point lead now for the Heat. The Bucks looking to score some points here. And that one almost hit me. Bucks maintain possession. As Bucks will also make some subs. Dan Manning will inbound it. And that ball tipped. Burks can't handle it through the defense. Logan Ward for the Heat comes away with it. That shot short. Connor Burks looking to give his team the spark that they need. Jump shot, no good. And on the floor, that foul there, Ed Thomas is hacked. Connor Burks inbounds. And Frigo can't handle it. Cloutier. That shot looked like it was blocked. Dan Manning gives it to Connor Burks. He's got to bring it up the floor. He finally does. Burks driving through the defenders. Can't get that one to go. Thomas can't hang on to that. So the Heat will get the ball. Little less than 9 minutes to go. 24-20, the Heat lead the Bucks by 4. Once again, this is a championship game here for 5th and 6th boys basketball for the East Long Meadow Rec League. Bucks steal the ball. Connor Burks, number 1, brings it up. Gets a pick. Nice move. And it rolls in. That's spent quite some time on the rim, but it finally falls. And the Bucks cut the lead in half. It's 24-22. And a travel for the Heat. So the Bucks, with about 8 minutes to go, have a chance to tie the game, or if they go for the 3, take the lead. Both teams make substitutions. It looks like there's 6 guys on the court for the Bucks. Now it's 5. And that shot no good from Lavoie. Going the other way, Ferrantino. Nice pass to Mojon. Little too much. Ferrantino, the board, turns around, shoots. That's short as well. And it will stay with the Heat. 7:15 to go. 24-22. Heat lead the Bucks. Heat get it in. That pass a little too strong, and it'll be a jump ball. I believe that'll be a Heat ball. Yes, it is. Ferrantino in the corner. And his teammate can't hang on to that. Burks finds McLaughlin. Baseline, jump shot, no good. That would have tied it. And the Heat come away with it. Mojon, Cloutier. Nice move there. That shot is good. Nice move by cheeky Cloutier. And it is a 4-point lead for the Heat. The Bucks try to answer, and Burks is fouled by Mojon. I hope I'm pronouncing his name right, because that's how I've been saying it the whole game. Bucks with an iffy pass, but they get it in. Burks to McLaughlin, and it's stolen by Ferrantino. Burks steals it. He's flying down the floor. And he scores. He will not be denied there. Back to a 2-point deficit. 5:36 to go. Heat lead by 2. Ferrantino to Ward. Ward, that shot well long, and Ward is fouled. After getting his offensive rebound, he puts it up and he draws some contact. So he'll go to the charity stripe for 2. About 5 minutes, 5 seconds left in this game. 26-24. The Heat with the lead as they try to expand it. Ward at the line. Bounces that first free throw in. It's a 3-point game. It's been one nail biter throughout, folks. Ward's second free throw. No good. But the Heat get the offensive rebound. Mojon tries to weave his way through defense. That pass off target. And it gets back to Mojon. Passes it to Dumais, and we have a travel. .410 to go. The Bucks down by just 3. But they really haven't been able to answer the Heat. Once they score, the Heat score right back. Connor Burks turns it over. Ferrantino running hard the other way, and he lays it in. It is now a 5-point game. And Coach Burks calls a timeout. 24-29, 3:47 to go. You were watching boys 5th and 6th grade championship game for Rec League basketball here in East Long Meadow. Behind the camera, Nick Balboni. I'm Colin Casey, presenting this game to you from East Long Meadow High School, from LCAT. As the last minutes begin to unfold here, both teams fighting hard to win that championship everyone's been chasing. As we're about ready to resume play. So Connor Burks brings it up. And that's Manning. Can't get it. Ferentino the other way. And he is fouled. Dan Manning fouls him there. 3:22 to go. 29-24 Heat. The Heat in red, the Bucks in green. Ferentino just takes a three, just short. Zach Lavoie, the rebound, and he gives it to the point guard, Connor Burks. Burks weaving through the defense. Nice move. That layup is good. Connor Burks with some weaving magic through the offensive zone. And the lead is now down to 3 with 2:45 to go left in this game. Logan Ward takes a shot, just long. Ferentino, the offensive rebound. He can't get it. Connor Burks. And he lays it in to make it a 1-point game. Just 2:17 to go, and the Bucks now only trail by 1. Ferentino at the top. Can't use the pick well. And fouled there is Dumais. He'll go to the line with 1:57 to go. And he'll look to push his team's lead to 2 or maybe 3. Nicholas Dumais from the line. First free throw's good, but there's a violation. His foot crossed the line, and that one will not count. Good call by the refs there. And pretty big swap there for the Bucks. Looks like everyone came out except for Connor Burks. Nick Dumais. And the second free throw. He crossed the line again, but it was a violation anyway because it hit the backboard. So it is a 1-point game, and the Bucks look to take the lead here for the first time since probably the first minutes of the game. Frigo to Grondalski, that's short. And Ed Thomas can't corral the rebound, so that he will get the ball back with 1:48 to go in regulation. Logan Ward. Right hand dribble. Gets a pick from Ferentino. Loses his dribble. Finds Mojon. Dribbles some more. And Ward. Too long on that three. And it can't be saved out of bounds by Dumais. Valiant effort, but it's not enough. 1:24 to go. 29-28 Bucks. I'm sorry, Heat. My mistake. And the Heat steal the ball. Ward for three. No good. Ferentino can't get the board. Grodalski has it. Looks to get it to McLaughlin. He brings it down the floor. Jump shot, no good. Davis can't get that crazy shot. And Frigo can't score there. Going the other way. Ferentino, less than a minute to go now. 50 seconds. And that could have been a travel, but no call there. Mojo, no good. And we have it up and down. 43 seconds to go. What a game this has been. And the Bucks will call a timeout. They are down one here. 43 seconds to go. The Heat lead them by one. This is for all the marbles, folks. Championship game. 5th and 6th boys recreational basketball for the town of East Long Meadow. I'm Colin Casey here with Nick Balboni as our cameraman. And this one has come down to the wire. What a great way to finish this season. As the Heat have been out in front this entire game, but since the start of the second half, it has been almost always a one-possession game, if not two. So the Bucks will have the ball. Heat look to press. Final 43 seconds here in the second half. And hold on, we have a stoppage. It's like a fan is down. He's being attended to, but for now, the game will resume. Connor Burks, 40 seconds to go. That pass offline. And Ferentino dribbles. He is finally fouled. And it is 1-1. 30 seconds to go. 1 point lead for the Heat. And it'll be Frankie Ferentino going to the line. Some big free throws here for the Heat to try to extend their very slim lead. And looks like they're going to call a timeout because of that fan who, like I said earlier, was down and is being attended to. I sure hope he's okay. Looks like there are plenty of people down there who are treating him, and that's always a good sign because it just shows how good the citizens of East Long Meadow are here. So back to the game, 1 point game. He looked to extend the lead from the line. It's Frankie Ferrantino. That free throw, no good. Ed Thomas aboard, gives it to Burks. Connor Burks flies down the floor. Nice move, jump shot, no good. Ferrantino grabs the board. He's gonna slow it down. 14 seconds to go, fouled by Burks. Looks like we'll have 1-and-1 again with just 13 seconds left. Just such an amazing game throughout. Frankie's free throw, and there's a violation. Looked like Ferrantino might cross the line before it hit rim. 13 seconds to go. Bucks inbound. Burks. 10 seconds to go, he loses it. His team gets it. Back to Burks. He drives. That layup, no good. 3 seconds to go, and it's gonna be the Heat ball. The Heat have the ball, 2 seconds to go. They inbound it, and the Heat are gonna win the championship. A 1-point victory, and they hang on to win the game, and they have won boys 5th and 6th grade recreational basketball for East Long Meadow. And a hard-fought game for both teams. The Bucks just come up short, but the Heat are champions. Came down to a series of possessions, and the Bucks just couldn't get the ball in. So the final score of this one, the Heat in red, 29. The Bucks in green, 28. For all of us here at LCAT, Nick Balboni behind the camera, I'm Colin Casey. So long, everyone.